roads twisting hard where the shadows lie. Grip the handle, feel the engines roar. Freedom ain't a dream, it's the open door. Ride the storm, feel the thunder break. Cut the change and let the earth quake. Born to run, born to never fold. Heart of fire, soul of untamed gold. Night's a beast, it devours the weak. Steel and fire, the language I speak. Dust in my lungs, wind in my face. Speed's my temple, this road's my grave.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murf's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murf's Magical Creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murf's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
There are absolutely special moments that are a part of history, whether virtual or reality. And make no mistake, this is one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, iRacing debuted this course last week for preparation for the big show yesterday. And now, less than 24 hours later, NASRA, the premier iRacing series since 2020, prepares for its opportunity to make history. Qualcomm Circuit, Naval Base Coronado is ready on iRacing for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. And we welcome you. I'm Wesley Outland. Bigglestein Hopton is alongside on production, and my color buddy Jacob Reeves, the redneck announcer. Jacob, this will be an historic night. Good evening, my friend.
Yes, sir, Wesley Outland. Good evening to you and good evening to everybody at the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Coronado. It took me, this redneck accent, I had to try to figure out. Okay, Coronado. And to make sure that I said it right and I didn't butcher it, at least here tonight. It's 2 weeks, I haven't been able to figure it out. But yes, absolutely, it will be a wild night. I mean, obviously historic. You got you got fighter jets, you got planes, you got helicopters. I mean, you got it all right here. This is absolutely awesome. If you're going to substitute the Chicago Street Course, by God, this is the place to do it right here, Wesley. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. Just let's take a look at the standings moving into tonight's race, obviously. And there it is. Jonathan Cofield holding on to a 27-point lead. Got a couple of wins on the year. Remember, it's not. Oh hell, there goes some of the helicopters. I was having a squirrel moment. Cole Larson is right there with no wins, but consistency points-wise in second. Adam Newton with a win. He's still in third. Hunter Parsons with 2 wins, back and forth. So I see something here, Jacob, and that's that it don't matter if you win races. If you can be consistent, that puts you in the catbird seat for the run to the chase.
Yeah, that's what this is all about, really, Wesley Outland. I mean, that's what that's what the drivers wanted. That's what the drivers in NASRA wanted. That's what the drivers in NASCAR wanted. They wanted consistency, to not have nothing against any of the champions and the past champions, but a one-off fluke or something like that. They wanted consistency. They wanted the best of the best to get it done, and you see it right here. I mean, Cole Larson, like you mentioned, he ain't won a damn race all season long, but 27 points back of a past champion here with the DSR Electric Truck Series, sitting right there. I bet Triple J, Jeffrey Johnson Jr., we saw him right there a little bit right there. Check him out right there, sitting in 6th. Consistency. Jeffrey Johnson Jr. sitting up there inside that top 10. Good stuff.
170 miles, and we're ready at Naval Base Coronado. Let's take a look at the starting lineup as you look at the scenic views as well from the back. Peyton Hubbard will find the pole here at Coronado's 3.4-mile course with Kerry Tribune right there to the outside in row 1. Row 2, second of the points, Cole Larson inside, and Lucas Lyons. Will he break through and win? He'll start 4th. Row number 3 on the grid, Andrew Harris. And to the outside, it is Tyler Justice in row 3. Row number 4, Naval Base Coronado finds one of the veteran drivers, Phil Pappas, and Joshua Suss representing Cops. The Copper is ready in P8. Top 10, Jacob, on row number 5, we'll find Joey Stiers with the King Richard Petty. And Trace Miller got the Marlboro colors. He'll start in the number 10 hole.
Yeah, beautiful. Number 52, old school, throwing it back. P11, P12. You got Tyler Brokow, if I pronounced that correctly. And Taylor Peacock, obviously a veteran here with the DSR Electric Truck Series. Row 7, 13th, and 14th, J.D. Larson. And defending series champion, Matt Cherry, rolling off from P14 here tonight. Row 8, that's where you're going to find your point leader coming into the night. Jonathan Cofield, P15, and Adam Newton coming into the night. 3rd in the standings. You'll start from the P16s. A couple of them right there, the top 5 of points, 15th and 16th. Row 9, you got Peyton Johnson. Coming to Frog, Luke Smith. I have no idea. Orange Crush is what he's drinking. I always wanted to know what the hell that was. And row 10, top 20, Craig Von Traeger. And last week's winner, Mr. Hunter Parsons.
Well, it ain't sun-kissed. Row number 11, Blake Lothing, actually an actual ARCA NASCAR driver on the inside from Wellesley, Mass. And Craig Schroeder on the outside in row 11. Row number 12 on the grid, Keith Haney, Nate Maurer for DSR in 24th. Row 13 tonight, we'll find Mark Cofield and Aaron Von Rotto in the Amazon Prime machine. Row 14 on the grid, you'll find the drivers of Brian Chew, the Holodaddy, and to the outside, Jeffrey Johnson in the Coalfield 33. Top 30, Jacob, and we're not done, finds the Stinker TV man of Shane Scott in Asheboro, North Carolina's Van York, Shane Trotter in the 30th spot.
Absolutely, top 32. You got to find Justin White, one of the veterans. Honestly, 2 veterans here in NASRA with Justin White and Stephen Thomas making up row number 16. Right behind them, you got Buzzy Mongold and Zach Hartwick. Got the 12 still rocking with the Carolina Hurricanes off of that Stanley Cup victory. Hartwick right there on his outside as well. Row 18 for top 36. That's where you're going to find Coy Miller and Chris Ellis. And damn right, we ain't done yet. We still got a couple more to go. Brady LaBeouf, good one. Look like Brady LaBeouf actually might have took a provisional out of this and screw it. I ain't even going to qualify. I'll just start back here at the back. Hey, good old him. Just try to survive all the chaos. Top 40, Raul Meza and Jason Morales, and I believe that's it, Wesley. I don't think we got any more. Nope.
I don't think we have any more.
Cody Knott with TJ Moore, the race director.
We had Cody Knott, a late arrival. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. 3.4 mile course. By the way, the pole speed was around 2 minutes and 20 seconds to lock in the pole. There's your weather conditions in San Diego, or as the anchorman said, San Diego. You might hear a lot of anchorman references tonight, right?
Oh, hey.
Oh boy, you never know. go meet yourself. No, hey, listen, steering stage information. There it is. It's a 50-lap race. It's 170 miles. This is, of course, 20 laps, stage 1. We will stay green flag. Actually, we will throw a caution at lap number 20. Then we go to stage number 2. They'll stay green to lap 35. Then we'll stay green after that stage, okay? And then we have a 15-lap push to the checkered flag. Here's your information. Got a feeling the only time we'll see a caution throw is if there is a massive pile-up, Jacob Reeves. That's normally the rules. If it's a massive pile-up, then we'll throw caution, or at the end of the stage. So you're at least going to see one caution out of the race tonight. But one thing for certain, I got to promise you, I think we are going to be in for something very special, Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And you mentioned the cautions of how it's going to be. I mean, you saw it, just how narrow that this course is on how it's set up and everything else. I mean, there is a possibility that we could see some serious crashes, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah.
Because there is no runoff. There's none runoff. Dean, I'm not saying that, but yeah, I mean, there could be a lot of chaos. This right here, this particular corner right here, could be a little bit chaotic. I saw a little bit of that, throughout the race yesterday. So yeah,
it should be a good one as they're rounding their final turns. They're working their final corners here, and obviously you take a look at the point standings and so much more. There are so many things that you got to watch about this course. Jacob, 16 turns, 3.4 miles, temporary high-speed circuit, right? And another thing that I watched in real life this past weekend at Naval Base Coronado, and I think we're going to see it in iRacing as well with our best virtual guys of the esports world of NASRA, is the fact that they're going to be looking like they're stuntmen. Look out, Evel Knievel. These guys are going to be jumping bumps. They're going to have the front wheels off the ground. They're going to be going from a pavement surface to a concrete surface to a street surface. There's the Arby's chicane. I'm going to have to get me a damn cheesesteak after this weekend, after the promotion they did. And look at these guys. There's your foot cam, Lucas Lyons. I hope you got your foot ready on the clutch and the gas, because this will be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is history at its finest for NASRA. We raced the base. I feel the need for speed. We're green, Jacob, at Coronado.
And a lot of them maybe actually playing. We got some contact up there. Carriage you already bounced it off the outside rotated wall. Looked like it was a 7, and damned if it wasn't. Lucas Lyon's going to try to follow him through. Tire barriers right there as well. Zach Hartwick getting an EOL, getting busted right off the bat. And Peyton Hubbard already going to check out in about a 1.5 lead. Wesley, remember last time we was at a road course was Watkins Glen. Guess who won that bad boy? It was Peyton Hubbard.
You're exactly right. And Hubbard right now on the jump, getting the early going. And I'll tell you what, 50 laps might not sound like a lot, but I promise you, when you get done running 50 times on a 3.4 mile circuit, by God almighty, Jacob Reeves, you're going to be damn exhausted.
Yeah, you'll be ready to hit the hay out of that, or you'll be able to. Honestly, Wesley, there could be plenty of drivers right now in the field of close to 40 that we have, actually 41, mind you. A lot of them may actually have their mini fridges right beside of them, just to make sure that they've got enough beer or whiskey lined up to make it around this bad boy. Because honestly, I've done this. The more drunker you get, the better you race, and the more friendlier you are too. So there's a possibility. possibility, especially when you come to some road courses. We are as tight as all get out. This is what I'm talking about, as tight as it was right there. One little slip, somebody bounces off the wall, they come across, somebody gets collected. That could end up being a tracker or a track blocker just because of how narrow it is right there. Got to be careful in those narrow situations.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. As right now we'll work our way across the course. There they come again. By the way, understanding end of the line being given to Jason Morales. They are just getting ready to complete lap number 1. The Aberdeen, Virginia driver, that is Peyton Johnson. It is Hubbard, Tribune, Larson, Lyons, Harris in the lead in the early going as we get things started at Naval Base Coronado. We're back in a moment.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Glad you're joining us. We have completed one lap around Naval Base Coronado on the Qualcomm circuit. No, we're not on the bridge like Adam Alexander, Dale Jr., or Steve Letarte wore. But my God almighty, it is a hell of a view. iRacing, sights and sounds, showing you what it's like, and it's just like the real thing, Jacob. Shane Van Gisbergen, Austin Hill, some of the drivers that took sim time on iRacing to get ready for the race yesterday.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much sim time that Corey Heim got out of all of that. Obviously, coming home with a win yesterday, that was very much historic, for Corey Heim to be able to get the win, and he's going to be one that everybody's got to watch out for later on down the road. But these drivers, we saw it just a second ago with Cole Larson and Lucas Lyons, two of the young guns here in the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. You see them up there actually battling up there for the third spot, as we saw it there for a split second. But the young guns really showing them up and trying to show up and show out. Is now we're going to flip-flop, go back up here and look at it. Brie LaBeouf, actually the hardest charger. Lyons wearing him out. He hit the damn tire barrier. He slipped. He tried to throw Larson off. He ended up screwing himself. Hit the tire barrier. They do not move, Wesley Allen.
No, they
Bad
don't.
break for Lucas Lyons, and Cole Larson's going to be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, should have kind of realized that, right? Knew that was not something he needed to go after, and he did. And oh boy. We race on, though. Hubbard in the lead. How about this? Hubbard jumping out. Hubbard jumping down to a 4-second lead already. Can you believe that, Jacob? Just look at Raul Meza. All-time starter at NASRA in the fence early. Ooh.
Yeah, the bad spot right there for him to park it right there. I mean, just kind of right there, that little bit of a kick, because most of the time, Wes out, I'll just be honest with you, folks, I suck at road courses, but I've watched enough of them in the past. Craig Bontrager, Shane Trotter, they follow each other into the tire barriers. But a lot of drivers, when they get themselves in that position to, go into them kinks, they're usually going to bring it out wide and try to get it down a little bit on the inside. So Meza was kind of at a bad spot. You see Parsons right here diving it down, out braking, sliding on in there, trying to make something happen. Luke Smith, Joey Stiers. I mean, battles all over the place, West Outland. I mean, you get that on a 3-mile road course. Somebody's going to be battling somebody sooner or later.
You're exactly right. As right now we go back to it again. Here comes now Hubbard in the lead. Holding on, Kerry Tribune, followed by Larson, Lyons. Justice, top 5. Everyone single file. 3 laps into this one. By the way, biggest movers, the boss, season 2 champion, Brady LaBeouf, up 17 spots in 20th, in 14th. How about it for the stinker? Shane Scott, Tyler Goodwin, up 14 in the top 25, Jacob.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a drive, what a move, obviously, with some of these guys trying to slide up here and make it happen. Well, see, I talked about this as well, with just some of the drives that these guys were making. I talk about it every damn time we come to these road courses.
Oh, yeah.
There's drivers that are good on these road courses. There's drivers that just want to get the hell out of here and don't even want to be here. And there's others that are just trying to survive and just trying to make it. However you want to look at it. There might be some of them just said, screw it. I see a road course. I'm not buying that track. I mean, it's brand new. I'm not buying it. I don't want it. And that's their choice. But the drivers that showed up here tonight, there's two of them. It's either survive or you're going to come out here and you're going to wax everybody. And right now, Peyton Hubbard looks like he's kind of waxing everybody. But Kerry Tribute, good on road courses as well. Don't count out that 7 if Peyton Hubbard gets caught up in some lap traffic. We've seen it before.
First, say don't write the check off to anybody yet, right? I mean, there's still a lot of laps left to go in this thing. We're not even in the end of the first stage. Now, is there a patience here? Absolutely. Did we notice on Sunday and even the weekend for trucks on the truck race? Let's go back to Friday, okay? The truck race won by my friend, of course, Lane Riggs. Remember, the trucks are different than the O'Reilly cars or the Cup cars, and we got a couple of trucks scattered heading towards the Angus chicane, I believe it is, oh my goodness, our defending champion Matt Cherry's gone around coming out of the Arby's Angus chicane. By the way, Jacob, because of their promotion, I want to get a damn Angus cheesesteak from Arby's now. Just telling you. All week long, chicane, turn 14. That's where it starts. You're right, Dean. It's all about promotion. And look at this. Other guys, Maurer and Larson and other guys running into one another. But, I mean, I got to give them props. They promoted the hell out of the Angus cheesesteak from Arby's, the chicane. And I'm like, I want to get me one of these things, man. Jacob, I want to try something else. I want to try new things.
Well, yeah, but here's something interesting. Wesley. Think about this. Over there in that corner, how tight it is. A lot can happen. A lot of drivers get caught up in some incidents. You saw Larson, you saw Cherry, and others. Perfect name for that corner over the Angus chicane. Because what happens when you get over there, you get caught up in a bunch of crap?
We got beef.
You might not be mad. You're going to be mad. You will have beef over there in the biggest corner. Guarantee it.
Is cheesesteak technically beef? Is that beef cheesesteak?
It's steak.
I guess it is.
I think so.
I had an old man moment for a moment. Hey, the Qualcomm circuit at Naval Base Coronado spans 3.4 miles. 16 turns. It is a temporary high-speed circuit that you're watching tonight that incorporates active base roads, aircraft carriers, docking areas, jet runways, helicopters, you name it. Tom Cruise from Top Gun ran down the straightaway on this movie on Top Gun in 1986. So that's why that quote, I feel the need for speed, come in. Whoa, Cofield and Newton going at it, baby. Watch this. Newton and Cofield and Kerry Tribute says, I'm going to let you guys find it out. I'll be your friend later.
Damn, just sending it right on through there. By the way, yes, a cheesesteak. Yes, it is classified as beef. I just looked that up just to make sure.
Okay.
But Adam Newton, I figured it was, Dean. I mean, it's steak, it's beef. It is what it is. These two still going for the third spot. Larson and Lyons, double L. Literally, that's what I used to call Lucas Lyons. He is. Now we got LL, Larson's, and Lyons side by side. Narrow area right here. What's going to happen? Check out the footwork right here with Lucas Lyons on the outside. Almost gets into Larson. Down there, puts him in the wall. Larson able to shoot ahead going through Hold My Beer Red Bull corner. If you want to put it that way. And now he's got Harris right behind him. Harris is going to take a shot on the inside. He's going to get around Lucas Lyons.
By the way, as we mentioned, 16 distinct turns featuring 90-degree corners, long straightaways, and a central rhythm braking chicane known as the Arby's chicane. We got beef. And also, signature sections of this track include Carrier Corner, which Lucas Lyons just given a big punt to one of the trucks in front of him. Wow. Got to get on the binders there for just a moment, which includes a sharp Carrier Corner, which is a sharp turn position between dock aircraft carriers and Runway Road, a section racing directly along Halsey Field's runways. So there you go. The temporary track structure relies on 6.8 miles of combined walls and fences, along with over 3,000 concrete barriers. That's just some of the history from San Diego. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, San Diego. Ron Burgundy calling the news. Can you imagine Ron Burgundy calling the race? Jacob, can you imagine,
I got an idea. We're probably going to find out here in a minute if Wesley Outland does this great Ron Burgundy impression. And very good possibility he may try to pull that off. Cofield, though, still got Newton and Justice right there behind him, still trying to mix it up. Cofield tried to get away, at least get up here into the 6th spot, maybe help his teammate Lucas Lyons, who's already got bypassed by Harris and got kicked back to the 5th spot. Harris now trying to go after Larson right there in front of him, but a lot of battles right here going on inside of the top 10, almost into the top 5. If not, it's in the top 5. It's stage points, a premium right here. Wesley Outlet is stage points is a premium. Even though we got 15 to go left in stage 1, stage points is what these guys are thinking.
Don't put anything on the teleprompter because I read it. Oh, look at this. Let's just move high, low, Larson. Yes, that is a man in black. And then we have a guy with plaid. I love Scotch. Scotch. I love San Diego. Oh. 5 in, 15 to go, everybody. Hubbard in the lead. To be honest with you, Jacob, this might be the biggest opportunity for Hubbard to win a race in NASRA. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I mean, a good possibility. I mean, obviously to get that win. So we'll see what happens with Hubbard right here. I mean, Hubbard literally lighting them up. Chase Scott, though. Great Scott. What happened to Mr. Scott? Hell, he just overdrove the corner. Bam! Straight into the wall. Straight into the tire barriers.
He took a stinker.
And remember Wesley Outland, it's like I was talking about as well, with just how this is right here. Remember, those tire barriers, they don't move. They're like hitting a damn concrete wall. There is nothing to give. I mean, it's the same thing.
Bicycle. Across the straightaway. At the race in the Raleigh race, they broke the damn fence. They had to red flag the race for an hour. Tore the fence down, crashing. And I'll be honest with you, Jacob, I saw the race yesterday. I actually called baseball after spending Father's Day with my dad. Everybody had a great Father's Day, by the way, over the weekend. Jacob went to the Atlanta Braves ball game, man. They saw the Braves win, but then they lose to the Brewers on Sunday.
Didn't go to that one.
Oh no, we suck again. But back to what I was gonna say was I watched the race. I watched the race last night, and I saw the race, and I'll be honest with you. I know everybody's on fire about Corey Heim winning and blah blah blah, and I like Corey Heim. I texted Corey Heim. I congratulated Corey Heim, but I'm gonna tell y'all. The reason why Corey Heim won that damn race is Tyler Reddick backed off. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Tyler Reddick backed off. Tyler Reddick made a choice. He could have put Corey Heim in the spin cycle and crashed him, Jacob. Spun him out. That's a 2311 car, right? They're all teammates here. Corey Heim is new, fresh driver. And he did the right thing, and he said, you know what? I bumped you. I'm going to let you have it back. I'm going to let you get around me. And I believe that's why it's not Tyler Reddick in victory lane at Naval Base Coronado yesterday. Look, if nobody else is going to address the big fat elephant in the room from yesterday's race, I damn sure will, and I don't care who it makes mad.
Well. Yeah, no kidding.
I'm just saying, it's the truth. We got beef. It's just the truth.
And if you're bad at Wesley Outland, then we got beef. Wow.
Give me a
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, it is what it is on that. But I mean, you got to give Corey Hyman a little bit of love out of this. I mean, Denny Hamlin said it he said it best at the end of the race, is that we're gonna have to worry about this kid because he is good. I mean, you think about. Think about what he did in the Truck Series when he won the championship. I mean, just lit it up every single freaking race. I mean, no damn hell that Truck Series. We got this Truck Series. Adam Newton, 19, goes around. He was up there at the front, battling it out with Cofield and others. He goes around right here going into 1. What happened to Adam Newton? Did he just get tagged? Did he get spun? Pultz Pumper's instant replay will tell the tale and figure out who the guilty party is right here. And Adam just screwed himself. As bad as I got to say it, I love Adam to death, but looked like he kind of come down. He didn't think Cofield was going to be there. He just come down and looked like the back end was already coming out from up under him as well. Just kind of slid down, and Cofield was there. He ends up going around, and everybody kind of stacked right up behind him.
Sickle. I'm sickle. I want to ride my bicycle.
Oh, we gave away 50 bikes on Friday, so I've had that song in my head as well all week, so never mind. But anyhow, look at this now. Look at the 19. Look at Newton. Oh, no, we gave away 50 bicycles to kids at Wake County Friday night for NASCAR.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, 50 kids, all ages, man. Yes. Joyce Tires sideways. Hang on, buddy. This ain't a dirt track.
And look at the aggression. Look at the aggression that he has right now. I mean, literally, he better be careful. He's got to get some chewing gum or something. I'm telling you, he's going to end up biting his lip off. Just how aggressive he is. I mean, look at him. I mean, look at the grit. Look at the determination. Look at his eyes, Wesley Allen. Good God. He is holding on for dear life. And this is for a stage point. Look who's right in front of him. His teammate, the Bulldog, Adam Newton.
Joey, calm down. There's still 12 laps to go, by the way. That's not just.
Didn't see Lothian.
Oh. And then you got, a guy here, Blake Lothian, everybody. Yeah. Remember, 8-9 laps, Dean. They were on pit road in real life. So, I mean, you do the math. I mean, literally, they're going between, 8 to 12 laps, and they're pitting. By the way, Shane Scott chiming in. Lumpy 3000 says, been missing being able to race these last 3 weeks. Hands are about healed up enough to hopefully get back in the ring. Oh, I didn't know you messed up your hands, Justin Lumpkin. Shane Scott says up 20 spots in like 4 laps and phone lit up. And from a call and I missed the breaking point. I suck. Don't answer your phone! You want to run Burgundy moment, Santiago? Put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Thank you.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what else can you say about that? I mean, I don't know how it is in every other state, but here in this state, in Georgia, we're hands free. We Bluetooth our stuff in our cars. I don't know about y'all and everything else, but that's how we roll in Georgia. You can't have a phone.
You be driving in the state of Georgia. You be driving in the Peach State with a phone on your ear or in your hand and see if one of the damn Georgia State Patrol's Peach State finest don't pull you over in a heartbeat. Or they'll flash their lights at you and give you like
that. Wesley, they'll pull you over for anything around here, though. It's just me, though.
God almighty, making this sound like a. You're making the Georgia State Patrol sound like the LAPD or something, you know? I mean, come on.
I'm serious. I mean, they'll be look. You get yourself in a situation, you see a cop, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna hear it. Every single time you're gonna hit the siren.
I wish I heard that siren ring. That's all I gotta say. It did. It sounded like the end of the damn world. What are you talking about?
That's how bad it is when they give it in ticket.
That's when you're driving down the road and you got a cop behind you and your butt cringes. You know, everybody knows what I'm talking about, right?
Ellis! Damn, Ellis is tore all to pieces.
Oh boy, look at Ellis, my buddy out of Raleigh. What happened to Chris Ellis?
Wow. I got to see this. Oh, he's already screwed.
Yeah, watch this again. Look at what happened to our buddy. Look at this. What happened to Chris Ellis? What happened? Come on, Chris. Oh my! Oh damn, dude! He never even lifted. What the hell, Matt Cherry? Matt Cherry said, "What the hell, man? I just got plowed from behind." He just.
Hey, hold up.
He literally. I bet Jacob. He literally just told his spotter that, like literally.
We got to go back and look at that right there. And I'm going to get us in some serious trouble, and I may get somebody else in some serious trouble. But that right there looked like payback.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, hell yeah. I believe it was. Yes. He drove it straight in there and didn't even stop. Look.
You have a lot of anger in your life. I mean, I don't think he intentionally meant to do that. I really don't, Jacob. I think you're trying to stir the pot, Mr. Beef Man, but...
Well, Matt Cherry's on pit road. Let's ask him.
Do what?
Matt Cherry's on pit road. Let's ask him.
All right, let's bring him in. Let's talk. Let's talk about it.
Dare I do it, but...
Yeah, come on, don't be a chicken.
Well, I'm looking for him.
Come on, let's
I
talk.
can't find Matt. I'm looking for Matt Cherry. I don't see him in here.
He might have got ticked off and left. He might be out of the race.
I don't see him. I'm looking at the NASRA Esports. I see nothing. Chris Ellis is in here. We can ask him.
He might have left. Let's bring in Chris Ellis and ask him about his anger. Hey, Chris, it's the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Was that intentional or was that just bad braking on your part, my friend? What happened?
It was worse than bad braking on my part. I got lost, honestly. I thought I was in the next turn where I could carry a lot more speed.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just bad driving on my end. I'm actually sending an apology right now to Jerry.
Hey, look, if you can own it, right? I mean, I got more respect for this guy than anybody I've ever talked to in iRacing. Chris, thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I'll tell it how it is. So
just own it. He said, hey, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. Good luck, buddy. Are you done for the night?
Absolutely, yeah. Hoping to send Cherry a refund for tonight. So that's
How about
I feel
that?
bad I took him out. So
That's nice.
That's class act right there, man. We ain't got beef. We got ice cream.
y'all have a good
Chris,
night. Appreciate
bye, buddy. Man, that is so damn good. Look, he owned it.
Now.
How dare you, Jacob? He literally.
It looked like he just drove it in there and just said, screw this. Cherry, I thought Cherry got him the wrong way or whatever, and Ellis just said, screw it. I'm driving in there and I'm cleaning him out. Honestly, I did not know. Honestly, anybody that watched that right there, they thought the same thing I thought. Guarantee it.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Not okay. 8 out of 10 thought the same way I did. The other 2 out of 10 might have been like, "Damn, he missed the quarter. Missed it by a good bit." But I mean, but we heard it from him. We're good.
Anyhow, Hubbard is in the lead. I was looking at information on Peyton Hubbard before we had that moment. And Peyton Hubbard, obviously, right now being the guy that's from the drop of the green been in front. This is only his 33rd NASRA race. He does have 2 career wins in NASRA. Maybe he cut the chicane or something is what he did. He cut through part of the course and had to slow down. You have to follow the rules. Live alone, die alone. What do you think, Jacob? They're doing good right now, ain't they?
Yeah, Blake Lothian right here from the 7th spot. Looks like he's going to jump on down pit road, one of the hard chargers. One of them. Looks like he's coming down pit road right here for service. So, getting a little interesting right here with some of the, how all this stuff is, and where everybody's strategy is going down pit road, this and that, and this and that, and this and that. But Lothian, before he made that pit stop, Wesley, he's been one of the hard chargers, up 14 spots before he made that pit stop.
Hey, Jacob, you know the only thing that they could have done to make this thing look more realistic? Like friggin' had seagulls flying around and the jets taking off of the jets and the helicopters taking off of the off of the naval base and off of the ship would have been really cool.
Absolutely, Dean. Yes, Dean, absolutely. They got the airplane at Daytona. They could have pulled it off here.
It's Air Force One, ain't it?
2026. I mean, it's 2026. Hell, come on now. iRacing, we can make this work. Come on now. Yeah, refund the track. Yeah, refund the track until we get the airplane out there. There you go.
Retaliate against them.
You want to see people miss corners? Let them go ahead and put some jets flying around right here. Everybody will be like, damn.
I mean, I'm just being honest, right? I mean, just, not like going around into the corner and going, yeah. Oh, I don't know whether to stop, turn, or hit another chicane. There you go, Peyton Johnson getting loose right there. Lost a spot. Adam Newton will come in to score. That's right. Adam Newton will get back in the top 10. Remember, Jacob, he had problems earlier.
He very much did. Adam Newton did, and we'll see how this ends up, where he ends up lining up. I mean, obviously, he had that spin going into one with him and Cofield, but now he's going to be able to straighten it back out and see where he lines up. I mean, he's up 10th. I mean, at one point, I think he was down around the 12th, 13th spot or whatever. Has yet to make that pit stop, as has most of the field. But, we'll see how it works out. Hubbard, though, he's got a pretty substantial gap. Still about 12 seconds right now over Tribune, and then about another 8 seconds from Tribune to Cole Larson. And it's kind of starting to spread out a little bit, Wesley Outland. I mean, we did see drivers kind of grouped up. We saw a good battle going on for third. Then we had a battle going on for, for seventh and eighth and all that other stuff. And everybody just kind of spread out now. So nobody's like tucked right up behind somebody now.
That's what's Sus, Officer Sus, our buddy out of Kansas. There he is. Don't forget NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series tonight. We got the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series tomorrow. We're at Watkins Glen, and Dean, we're racing the boot. Yeah, because Cody Deemers ain't reliable. I got you. He does that on a Thursday. He'll probably be in the unemployment iRacing line. Just saying, we got beef, Jacob. You know what I mean.
Get the cows ready, Dean. We already got beef again.
Hey, by the way, speaking of the Cup Series, we're racing at Auto Club this with Thursday night with Indy cars.
Yeah, that'll be pretty interesting to check out as well. Wesley, I will say this. I got a little bit of news I'm going to break later this week. I do have some news that I'm going to break this week. And finally, I'm going to put it
we don't have no secrets. You can break it down.
Hell with the news. We're going to worry about this right here. Lyons and Lothian getting a little bit iffy right there. And they got Stires up into this mix now as well. I throw Bud Traeger, Newton right here in this mix as well. Adam Newton. Possibly. Yes, he did. He took his pit stop with Stires. Both of them pitted at the same time. They're going to try to work their way around Bud Traeger now.
All right, now, Jacob, compose your thoughts. You have our undivided attention at the end of the stage because the caution's going to come out, and I'm not going to let you get away with this. Okay, so
Door bang and download this week.
What?
Door bang and download this week.
Oh, it's coming back. That's what you're telling everybody.
We're gonna pop an episode out this week, and then I'll break the news there. There you go.
Oh, what you gonna tell us now? We are friends. We deserve this. I'm your mentor. You should not hold this back from me. Anyhow, Thursday night, Cops Truck Series. Jacob's deal used to be that. It's now, we went from Friday to Thursday. I'll be there when I can. I might be a little smidge late because I got a baseball game on Thursday night, but it's at 6 o'clock. I'm hoping it's done. Oh, yeah, I got to work. You know me. I think it's going to be me and Cody and Michael McKinnon, I believe, because Jacob's retired. No longer the Friday man. Dean's retiring too. Everybody's falling apart. Your sanity, I understand. Oh, your Saturday. I thought you said your sanity. I mean, we all need our sanity.
Yeah, we all need our sanity one way or another. It's out of justice, though. Check this out right here. He started 6th. He's running 6th. And he's in the 6th truck. You can't make this kind of stuff up right here. Now, I would say, he's got the, trip 6s out of that 666, but I'm not doing that because of what the 666 really means. And if you don't know, Google it. YouTube, everybody watching on the NASRA 360 Racing Network, if you don't understand what I'm going with, Google it. So I'm not going with that, but it is ironic that you got he's got trips right now. I mean, it is crazy how things work out like that.
Yes, sir, it is. Can't believe that there's not a jet emoji out there on cell phones. You know that? By the way, Hubbard is in the lead. Jacob, I don't think Hubbard's pitted yet, man. Can you believe this? Like, nobody in the top 7 right now have pitted, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, to be honest with you. Hubbard, Tribune, Larson, Smith, Pappas, none of them have pitted. Tyler Justice, we talked about him just a second ago, sitting in 6th. He has yet to make a pit stop as well. Harris is the first one to actually make that pit stop. He pitted on lap 10. He split this stage in half. He has yet to make that pit stop yet, or the top 6 rather. You see it right there where everybody was on when they pitted and when they didn't. A couple of them, Parsons pitted, Lothian pitted. Obviously, they took 4 tires. Nobody going for just give me some gas and send me back out there. At least those guys, they're just taking 4 tires and they're sending it back out there trying to get that extra grip.
Exactly right. Here at the Pultz Poppers 170 tonight. What a job, man. Look at our buddy there. Vegemite sandwich time for Dean. Actually, it's breakfast. It's breakfast for you, isn't it? Are you going to get some Arby's cheesesteak? How do you do that?
You get the recipe off of Google. That's how you get it. No, but the prices are rocket science. I guarantee you that.
Exactly. Don't make me feel stupid, Yes. Blake Lothian from Wellesley, Mass. is a real NASCAR ARCA competitor. And believe it or not, Jacob, he cut his teeth for a couple of years before his real racing endeavors. He's ran in NASRA for a long time, so that's pretty cool. I welcome that.
Yeah, I mean, Blake, obviously, I've had him on my podcast. I believe it was last year or the year before last. had him on the podcast, and it took a little bit to get the beef out of Blake Lothian, but obviously he popped up the one with Keith Bradley at the Daytona Road Course on how they had their little spat, and then, believe it or not, Keith actually come back on the show, and then he talked about it as well. So yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, there is NASRA alumni right there, literally, that has graduated from NASRA and has worked their way up into the ARCA Series and also ran some trucks. And this year, he has ran some NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series races as well. So watch out for this. Watch out for this kid in this 43 right here, Blake Lothian. No joke. But because he could quite possibly get him a full-time ride, hopefully in the near future right there, Lothian, in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series, and make you start contend for some wins and everything else. So, I mean, hey, sky's the limit for this kid right here. It's a pleasure to watch what he has done on iRacing, and also now what he is doing in his real-life racing endeavors as well, Wesley, for sure.
We are closing in on the final laps here. Let's grab the leader. Let's grab the leader and catch him at start-finish. I think he's heading to the start-finish line right now. I believe he is. Oh, hell. He's in his own world. All right. Well, let's wait for. I was going to give a full lap around Coronado, but let's just wait for like a caution or for another lap or something. Look at this battle going on right now. Is Hubbard and Tribune? Actually, that's Lions. My apology. Yeah, that's Johnson and Lions. Lions and Johnson going at it. Yeah, that's the battle in the top 15. And Joshua Suss now. Where's he at? He's by himself. Oh, he got away. He got around the panty man. Blake Lothian in pursuit to run him down.
I mean, yeah. Well, we're seeing it as well. We saw it with Starbase, now we're seeing it with Suss. As he does bring it out a little bit wide right there. Haney goes around. Lothian goes around as well. Peacock actually getting a slowdown penalty out of that one as well. So maybe he cut the course as well. But these drivers, you saw it right there with Stires. You saw it with Suss right there as well. Just how they're gritting their teeth. As now Hubbard's going to take that opportunity. Race leader up 16 seconds over second place Kerry Tribune. Now he's coming down pit road.
Boy, they're. I think they're literally on fumes, Jacob. I think they're literally on fumes, brother. Wow.
It looks like Larson's going to stay out right here, try to lead him a lap right here, give him some bonus points. We saw where he's sitting at in the points, right in behind Jonathan Cofield, your point leader, coming into tonight. Cole Larson trying to gain some ground, trying to get something happen. He hasn't won a race, and Larson hasn't looked good here this evening. He has looked good. Is it winning speed? No, but is it consistent upfront speed? Yes, out of Larson, and that's what we talked about in the pre-race, Wesley Allen, is being consistent will get you where you need to be in the chase. And Larson is showing that week in and week out, the consistency out of this number 20 Chevy, just being very consistent, doing what he needs to do, getting out there, making himself look good, and getting himself ready for that chase here in a couple months.
Larson, Hubbard, right now separated by close to 24 seconds because Larson now showed as the leader. I don't think he's even pitted yet. Larson He has not pitted. Everybody else has come down to the pit lane except for Keith Haney, Peyton Johnson, as well as Jeffrey Johnson and Justin White. Those are drivers that have not come down to the pit lane, joining Craig Bontrager. Bontrager back in 18th, and that's it. Can you believe this, by the way? I mean, there's only 20 trucks maybe on the lead lap, Jacob. That's it.
Well, I mean, a lot of these guys that we're seeing, Wesley, with some of the guys that they're, racing right here, the ones that are laps down, have just had issues. Some of these other guys out here just trying to survive and just trying to make it. Larson now going to go on down pit road and get service, get him 4 tires and fuel, send it on out here. But a lot of the guys that are on this lead lap, guys that we don't talk about that much, like Trace Miller, one of those guys. Corey Miller now back on the lead lap as well. They're just in survival mode. Just survive and just try to make it to the next get-go. That is the plan for a lot of these guys. Just survive and be there and try to pick up some spots, especially with a restart coming right when we get to the end of stage 1, because we're going to have that caution.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time to thank our sponsors. We'll have plenty of time to grab interviews. Jacob, you're gonna have plenty of time to give out a teaser. I mean, give us a little hint, can't you, before the door banging download? You can do that, right?
But I mean, if I did that,
you get a little tease. Maybe a lot of people don't listen to the door banging download when you drop it, so they listen to tonight.
Well, yeah,
this is the most watched NASRA broadcast of the week. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know it is, but then it kills my followers. So I gotta, I gotta help myself a little bit on this. I'll leave the good stuff to later this week.
There you go. You're not gonna give us anything. He's not gonna give us anything, Dean. I feel violated. Hubbard, Harris, Parsons, Tribute, Smith, top 5, single file. As Hubbard has, we just saw Larson come to the pits, guys. As Haney looks like he's just kind of trying to get whatever points he'll get here, because remember, in a couple of more laps, we will be coming to the caution here, Jacob. It might be our one and only caution here at Naval Base Coronado to end stage 1.
Yeah, very good possibility, unless we end up having some kind of track blocker or some kind of issues. We've already saw some drivers have issues here tonight, but nothing crazy, nothing to where it warrants a full-course caution or anything like that. So, I mean, this could be the only opportunity right here that these guys get a breather and get to take a second, take a breather, get them a sip of cold beer, whiskey, or whatever that they're drinking on. Or eat them a Vegemite sandwich for all we know, and get themselves prepared for what's about to take place. Absolutely, an Arby's sandwich as well. I mean, this is the only time that
you're speaking my language. I said no and give me an Arby's cheesesteak sandwich. Oh, it's a Vegemite free zone. No. When did you post this? Oh, really? I'm looking right now in the general chat. Yeah. Oh, I see it. Okay. I love how there's a lot of Ron Burgundy quotes and gifs in the or gifs, whatever the hell they call it, gifs, whatever the hell it is in the chat box there. So yeah, you better purchase the track. Time's running out. Jacob, one to go, buddy. Here in stage 1, Naval Base Coronado. What you think of the opening 20 laps?
Pretty good stuff so far. we're seeing Hubbard still trying to work his way through some of this lap traffic. I mean, it got Peacock right here. Peacock trying to hold on, not go one lap down. If he does, though, he'll get the lucky dog unless he ends up getting past, or Coy Miller ends up getting past, then that's going to screw him out of a lucky dog. So Peacock trying to hold on for all his work, because remember, Wesley, going to be iffy on if we get a caution or not. So that's why Peacock racing very, very hard right here to try to stay on this lead lap.
Dean, I remember seeing that, Stein. I watched the World Cup on Friday between USA and Australia. Yeah, you guys got your asses whipped. The damage was already done, though. Yeah. Caution's out, by the way, everybody. Finally. We have a caution, so this is the end of the stage. And Peyton Hubbard, literally Jacob, leads the race from the drop of the green, pulls out in front of the leader, comes on pit road just a few moments ago, gets the lead back, and ends up winning stage one.
What a drive. What a drive by Peyton Hubbard right there. I mean, won at Watkins Glen earlier this season. Now he's on pace to win the second road course race of the season.
Quick break. We're back at Naval Base Coronado. Qualcomm Circuit Round 1 belongs to Austin Hubbard, the Hillbilly 31. We chat with him next.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Are you ready?
For Murf's Magical Creations. Home to custom laser engraving and gifts. This veteran-owned and operated company engraves for all occasions. If you want one of Murf's magical creations, call the number on your screen or commission through either Instagram or via email. Murf's Magical Creations, made with love for you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to coverage of the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series. It is Jacob Reeves. I'm Wesley Outland. Bigglestein hopped in on production, and we have just completed the first stage of Naval Base Coronado. What's your thoughts? Let us know in the chat box. Do you like it? Do you not? We're going to talk to Mr. Peyton Hubbard in just a moment, but everybody please stand by with us if you're listening on the radio.
In Community Radio Network, we now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Stage number 1 is done. We're in Glass Mechanics stage number 2. All part of the Pultz Poppers 170, the inaugural race at Naval Base Coronado, NASCAR San Diego on Qualcomm Circuit. Say that 3 times fast. Wesley Outland, Dean Hopton, Biggles, Dean Hopton on production. Jacob Reeves, our color guy, and Peyton Hubbard from Moxville joins me. Peyton, way to go, dude. Jumped out in the lead, pitted after dominating most of stage 1, still got the lead back and win the opening stage. What do you think of this place, man?
It's tricky, it's bumpy. It takes a lot to learn where all the turns are, so you just kind of, the more laps you're able to put in, it kind of helps you understand it a little better. But yeah, overall the track's fun.
Jacob,
yeah, I mean, what, Peyton? What about this track right here? I mean, what can you what, if any track, can you compare this track to? What else can you compare this track to, if any of them?
The Chicago Street Course, it's similar. There's just a lot more to this one, obviously, but it's got a similar feel as far as the walls, just being a street course. So I would say, take the Chicago Street Course and then kind of multiply it by 2, and that's kind of what you have.
Any strategy you've been saving for the first, or you just what are we going to see for the finish of this race, buddy? What do you think we're going to watch?
I was trying to save for the stage, and there just wasn't going to be enough to catch the pace truck and get back around. So I just decided to pit a little early, and so the tires weren't too bad, but we're gonna probably just run this fuel run out, and then it should just be a 1 stop from here. Maybe I don't know. We'll see. I'm just kind of going as we go.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the thoughts of Peyton Hubbard, part of Dragon Racing Esports. Thanks for your time, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you, buddy.
Jacob, there you go. There's the thoughts of Peyton Hubbard. I'll say this. I don't necessarily. I mean, maybe you could say it reminds you of the Chicago Street Course. I don't see how it does. I think it's its own entity, Jacob. I mean, it's got pavement, and it's got concrete, and it's got hard surfaces and abrasive places, and then it's slick on tires, and then it looks like they're stuntmen going and the front wheels jumping off the ground when they're coming down like a hill. It's just a very unique racetrack. Speaking of Chicagoland, next week we're going there. NASCAR is going back to Chicagoland 4th of July because they're not racing at the Chicago Street Course this year. But that's coming up, man. Richmond, Vegas, all on the way as we head into the month of July. Yeah, 4th of July weekend. You eating while we're on the air? What are you eating? Smacking his lips while we're Oh. All right. So, Jacob, I got to ask you, the door banging download, is it coming back on a full-time status, or is it just going to be like one special show, or what?
I haven't really made my mind up on it yet, to be honest with you. It's just kind of an announcement that we're going to make later this week about some stuff that we got going on, and just kind of just kind of a plan, that I'm trying to think up, and just some stuff that I just kind of want to get back out there and talk to everybody. And I mean, it's been a while. It has been a good while since I've had an episode out. And so I just kind of want to, get back out there and holler at everybody and see how everybody's doing and, all that good stuff. I want to, I kind of just want to just make sure everybody's good and make sure we're all good and, kind of get it back going. We'll see, man. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on, and we'll see. I just got some announcements, some stuff that I want to talk about, and this and that. And I mean, I may pop it out tonight. Who knows? But it's going to be sometime this week when I get the opportunity. So just be on the lookout. Spotify, Podcasts, and be ready. It's going to be some interesting stuff. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people knows exactly what's going to happen right here off of this. A lot of people don't, they'll understand maybe. I'll give you a little piece of information. I'll give you a little heads up on it. They may understand. They may not understand what what the gist of it is. But it'll be something to listen to for sure. Maybe I'm able to record it tonight. And be able to put it out tomorrow night. That might be the plan.
Breaking news. I promise you this much. It's been so damn long since you've done a door banging download. When the DVD drops, I'll get a notification telling me. It'll say, for the first time in a while, Spotify, he's dropped it. We're taking a break, everybody. Stay with us. Let's go ahead and get some more commercials out of the way since, we haven't took any in a while. We're back in a moment. I want to fly the plane. We'll take more.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantel, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number, 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors, craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Starbase, 1552 Comics. Suit up and head over to Whatnot Live to fight your way to save your collection. Our command center has comic books, action figures, posters, autographs, Funko Pops, and many other collectibles. If you can't make it live, fly on over to our eBay and Amazon stores. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook because being informed is part of the battle. Starbase 1552 Comics is a proud supporter of the iRacing's North American Sim Racing Association League. Starbase 1552 Comics. Reclaim your childhood.
Thought you were playing the long commercial, the Florida Cabinet Distributor. Oh. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime. Hello, everybody. We're back, and I hope you are too. And I was able to run to the bathroom and get a snack and eat it while we're on the air, like Dean's doing to me and Jacob. And you wasn't.
This is, by the way, Glass Mechanic stage number 2. We are at Naval Base Coronado at San Diego NASCAR on Qualcomm circuit. And yeah, breaking glass and kicking ass on the base. Yes, sir. Jacob, what's your take of what we've seen so far for the first close to 25 laps as we are heading to halfway, boss?
I mean, what a race so far. I mean, literally strategy. You got to be able to take care of yourself, take care of your tires, take care of what you got going on. I mean, tires, yeah, take care of them. But I think mainly, it's just everybody just trying to take care of the truck and not wreck it. Get themselves in a bad spot. Somebody's got to have to find something right here. Peyton Hubbard is going to get his second win of the season. Remember, folks, we talked about it. He won at Watkins Glen earlier this season. Somebody's got to have to find something. One way or another, they got to wreck him right here at the start, or they got to put him in a bad spot, get him behind some lap traffic, and get him caught up in something. Other than that, honestly, I'll call it right here, Wesley Outland. Peyton Hubbard's probably going to end up winning this thing, barring something crazy happening and him getting caught up in something.
There goes Buzzy Mongold. He finally shaved, by the way. Is he going to be rocking that Carolina Hurricanes truck all for the rest of the year? Jacob, what do you think?
Well, I mean, hell, they won the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I mean, I would. If Alabama was able to win a national championship with Kalen DeBoer, you damn right. I mean, I would rock. I would rock an Alabama paint scheme with Kalen DeBoer winning the national championship. But bad as I got to say it, Wesley, I may be wrong for saying it, but ain't gonna happen. So I'm not gonna put a paint scheme on there anytime soon. I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Oh, you're so vicious.
I'm sorry. I ain't got no faith in him.
He said I ain't got no faith in him. Who do you have faith in?
Well, he's retired now. So,
as my friend Jackie says, bring back the devil. Oh, she refers to Nick Saban as Satan, the devil. So yeah, what did you say, Dean?
The hell's that supposed to mean, Dean?
Well, what the hell's that supposed to mean? Why you?
He can't
Focus
believe
on, man.
folks at home that did not hear that because Dean's hiding behind his camera or hiding behind the studio or hiding behind the producer deal. He says that he can't believe that I've won a NASRA race, but Cole Larson hasn't. Now, that right there warrants it. Get the cows ready, baby. That's wrong. That is wrong.
How many starts did Jacob Reeves have before he finally won? Okay, that's like Michael Waltrip numbers. Just
yeah. Love you guys.
Stop laughing. I'm joking. Free flag.
He's got more
God
top
almighty, we're
than
back
I've
underway.
got, I guarantee you.
Cole Larson is on his 122nd NASRA start tonight. He's got 38 top 5s and 55 top 10s.
Well,
Jacob Reeves,
there you go.
Jacob Reeves, the redneck announcer.
Yeah. I'm curious.
Jacob Reeves, the redneck announcer, before retirement. Might I say, before retirement. 'Cause he did technically kind of... Are you retired? Semi-retired?
Semi-retired for racing.
Semi-retired. Jacob Reeves, the semi-retired redneck announcer. And he does have one career win that happened at Atlanta. Yeah. Jacob Reeves has 38 career starts in NASRA. He has one win.
38.
That's not right. Wait a minute. That's not right. There's got to be a combined amount here because there's a Jacob Reeves and then there's a Jacob B. Reeves. Didn't you have two accounts?
Yeah.
Yeah, you little scallywag. I found your ass. Let's see here.
Add them together.
That's what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Math is hard. 95. Carry the 38. 133 career starts. One career win for Jacob Reeves. Well, actually, he's got two. Where does it say you have two?
I think it counted the Martinsville LCQ win that I had for the All-Star race. That one, no, it counted to me.
Yeah. 14. He's got a total of 22 top 5s and
really
43 plus 25. What is that? Yeah. And a total of 43 plus 25 top 10s. So what is that? 43 plus 25. 68 top 10s. So the numbers are better. The numbers are better than Cole Larson. Just saying.
Yeah, but Larson's younger than I am, and he's still racing. So there's a big difference there.
Hey, gotta ask you, how did little David like the Braves, the Atlanta Braves baseball game, buddy?
He loved it. He absolutely loved it. He wasn't real privy when Dubon, our boy Dubon for Braves, hit a single at left field and brought home 2 runs, and everybody went nuts in the stadium, and it kind of shocked him and scared him a little bit. And he's he started freaking out and everything. Everybody hollered and everything. He freaked a little bit, but we had a good time, and I found out that the Truist Park is not that it is a smoke-free facility. We found that out.
And what'd you have to do? Find out the hard way?
No, we didn't find out the hard way, but we found a loophole for my dad to go smoke. We found a loophole. We found somewhere, and they couldn't say nothing.
What is your loophole? What do you mean? What do you go to the battery and go across the road and smoke or something?
No, we went where the ramp was over there, where it was wide open and everything. Went out there and smoked. And the Braves people couldn't say nothing because they was walking down through there vaping. So what's the difference?
Bunch of hypocrites. Oh, Cofield, Rodriguez spinning. There you
And
go.
that's your
That's the way to do
right
it.
there. And that is your point leader, Jonathan Cofield, having issues here this evening right there. And
Tyler
he had
Justice.
very hard impact. Tyler Justice, we saw him run up there inside the top 10. But Cofield, the point leader, coming into tonight, having issues. And Larson up here running in third could gain some valuable points. Watch it again.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow.
Saw he was there. Like Justice might have slammed it on him, come across his nose, and then Cofield takes a hard right, hits the outside or inside rather at that point. Oh, painting wall very hard. May be big right there for the 58. He's back there in the 18th spot while Larson up here running third. Maybe not for long, though. He may go to fourth as here comes Hunter Parsons trying to ride the momentum from winning at North Wilkesboro last week.
Parsons, Larson, Tribune. Or Harris, actually. Lothian's up there now in the top 10, trying to crack the top 5. There's Larson right there in the green truck. There he is behind him. Pappas. Single file. Yep, single file the way they are for the time being. So we're going to Chicagoland next week. Obviously, that'll be a fun one. Not the Chicago Street Course. It'll be Chicagoland Speedway. I like that track, Jacob. I think it's a fun place. Mile and a half. And
Yeah, I mean, Chicago, as we're seeing Joey Stires having issues now as well, and now you already kind of start to see the frustration sitting in on his face with what he's got going on here this evening. But back to the Chicagoland deal, I mean, that track should have never went away, so to speak. It never actually went away, but it should have stayed on the schedule to start with because that is a technical racetrack. That is a driver's track. How wore out it is and bumpy and all that good stuff. As you see, Joey Stires just missing it. He didn't hit nothing. He just backed it on up, gassed up, carried on. He didn't hit nothing, so he survived that portion of the racetrack. He's still surviving, still not having issues with the, hasn't beat up the truck or nothing, but he's able to survive it. But Chicagoland will be a good one next week. That one's hard, it's bumpy, it's wore out. It's a driver's track. Be a good one when we go there next week.
yeah, I think so. It will be a fun one, no doubt. And we hope that you plan to join us next Monday night as well. It's just as much as this has been a fun one here tonight in NASCAR in San Diego at Naval Base Coronado on the Qualcomm circuit. Here they come down the straightaway as under 10 remaining, by the way. Whoa! Hang on, Keith Haney. That's the way to soil some thongs. Just saying, his red panties, his thongs. That's what he talks about all the time. His thong, yeah. By the way, don't forget to join us tomorrow night. I think Jacob muted his mic because he can't stop laughing. Tomorrow night, we're at Watkins Glen. Join us for the Glass Mechanic 2 hours at the Glen with the boot. We're going to Talladega on Wednesday. That'll be a damn good one. The Pultz Poppers ARCA Series. And by the way, the NASRA Cops are back. The Truck Series is back on Thursday. However, we're racing Indy cars. We're racing Indy cars at Auto Club Speedway this Thursday night. Make sure you plan to join us.
See what happened to the cop shop entry right here. Sus, wow, he just loses it all on his own. A little bit of a transition with something bumpy. Oh, good God. Joey Stires almost T-bones him right there. Sus backs it up. Bad spot right there to kind of back it up right there. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, try to get the truck straightened out. But, I mean, so many other drivers driving through right there. I mean, it's a sticky situation right there. I mean, these guys, they just try to get it back going. And as big as this track is with so many trucks out here racing, Wesley, I mean, you're trying to get back out there. You're trying to keep going. You don't want to lose any more spots because obviously there's not going to be any caution coming out because everybody's spread out now. So there's not going to be, any cautions or nothing like that. So you got to gas up and get back out there and try to carry on. You don't want to lose too much ground on the guys that you were racing, then the guys that you're going to be racing with since you spun out.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right on that. All that coming up this week, so make sure you plan to join us after tonight. Naval Base Coronado tonight. Watkins Glen with the boot. By the way, with the boot. Not without the boot. With the boot. That'll give everybody a kick in the ass for the NASRA Prosper Engineering Endurance Series tomorrow night. I just say that because it's the truth, Jacob. It's a totally different world when you're, you know. Nonetheless, we'll have that. And then, of course, Talladega. That'll be crazy for ARCA. And then Auto Club for Indy cars. So NASRA Cops back on Thursday. We're off on Fridays now. Yeah, look at that. Nice little tribute to America, United States of America, 250th birthday coming up. Team USA doing good in soccer. They beat Dean's team. You'll never beat my team. You'll never beat them. You never.
Yeah, but Dean, but don't you follow soccer?
I thought he did. He loves soccer. Yeah.
He did. Oh, okay.
You follow it no damn more, they're eliminated, right? You don't care less now, right? Oh, yeah, you're done. You're done. Paraguay, I think they're playing Paraguay.
Oh,
yeah, you're done.
I wouldn't know any of that stuff.
So Team USA beat Paraguay 2 Fridays ago, Jacob. They beat last Friday Australia. They are Group D. They have already advanced to the round of 32 for the World Cup. You follow what I'm saying, Jacob?
Oh, yeah.
Listen to him. You're just mad that you lost. Is it? I don't believe you. China's not in the World Cup. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I believe I'll just say this, and I don't want to go off the subject of the track and the naval base, but kind of getting to a boring part of the race right now. Just saying. But if nobody else is going to say it, I'll say it. In regards to the World Cup, if Team USA can advance into the round of 16, Jacob, I think they can run the table. I really do. I think they're going to have to advance. They're going to have to advance into the round of 16. If they can make it past the round, around the 16, they can go to the championships. I really do. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they got to beat. They're in the round of 32. They got to get to the round of 16. If they can make it to the round of 8. I think USA could be a threat for sure. And they got to be healthy too. That's another thing too. They got to be healthy. Got to,
I'll be honest with you.
This college baseball World Series is a freaking joke. I cannot believe that North Carolina just once again they disappoint the baseball god.
Yeah, they're playing Oklahoma tonight. They didn't even see how
they're playing. They're playing like shit. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible, dude. What do you mean nobody watches baseball anymore? Because he's in the pit lane. Maybe he left. He left. He retired from the race. Probably got angry and left. Not happy anymore.
Look, you got some damage right there, to be honest with you. Look like you had some damage right there on the left front, so possibly some issues, but...
MRN. whatever.
Hubbard still got this lead right here, though, Wesley. Hubbard still got this lead, and the driver that we saw behind him was Kerry Tribute right there at the end of stage number 1. It ain't him no more. Now it's Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, and he actually can see him. Hunter Parsons running the 3rd spot, so yeah, I mean, he is losing time to him, but I mean, he's still chugging along, carrying on right now. Luke Smith is up 16 spots, running in the 2nd spot.
Peyton Hubbard, Luke Smith, 1 and 2 on the racetrack. I mean, they wanted to make it. I mean, what the real NASCAR Cup Series race was 250 miles. It was 75 laps. They're going the same distance of the real Truck Series, I think. Right? I mean, am I right, Jacob? Do you know? You don't know?
I think so. To be honest with you, I mean, I didn't get a chance to watch the truck race, but yeah, I'd say that pretty good possibility that's what it was right there. That's what they're running. I mean, I'll look just to double check it right here just to make sure. But yeah, I think that's exactly pretty damn close to what they was running off of that. To be honest, well, no, actually, no, they ran 135 laps.
What? No, there's no way. They didn't run 135. They ran the Cup Series. They only ran 53 laps. The NASCAR Truck Series ran 53 laps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, NASCAR.com is wrong.
NASCAR.com says 53 laps completed. They ran 50 laps plus an extra overtime.
That was their best lap. Okay, so I missed that part. Yeah, 53 laps. Okay, I see it right there. Okay,
laps.
My bad. Yeah. Well, they didn't have their stuff in the right area. They didn't have their stuff in the right area. I couldn't see it. So
the race went into overtime, Jacob. The race went to overtime. It was
and there you go. Then we're running the same as the Truck Series did.
That's exactly right. That's what yes.
Yeah.
That's what I said. No,
I wonder if the stages was the same. Just out of curiosity. Stage 1, we had a caution. Obviously, with NASRA, I'm wondering if NASCAR did the same thing.
I think so. Yeah. Maybe. Same old situation. Hey, Jacob, guess who I'm going to see on July 23rd?
Who's that?
Guns N' Roses.
Are they going to be in wheelchairs?
He said, "Can he even sing anymore?" He better not cancel on me, man. I'll poke him with a stick. It's crazy. So, Jacob, the race at Naval Base Coronado was 170 miles, 50 laps like we're running. So we're running 100% the distance of the Truck Series, right? But it did go to overtime, so that's why it was 53 laps. There was overtime.
Interesting tidbit. I mean, Wesley, I think we have. I mean, you know more about the stats on this than I do, but I don't know if there was another time that NASRA with the DSR Electric Truck Series ran. Actually,
a full 100%, right? I mean, we ran the special races, but they weren't points events, right? I mean,
with Talladega.
Yeah.
Run 104 laps.
Miles.
I mean, you know,
yeah, you're
there
right.
You go.
Yeah.
So,
you're right. Well, anyhow, look, the trucks ran 50 laps at Naval Base Coronado.
Oh, Harris.
O'Reilly ran 60. Cup ran 75. So hopefully that will clear things up for you to let you know. 50, 60, 75. There you go. How is the weather? Let's look at the weather condition. Not that hot. Not as hot as I thought it would be right now. Cloudy right now, Jacob. You know, very surprised.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I figured the track would be just a little bit hotter than what it is. It actually started out around about 89 degrees for the track temp, but it's actually dropped. I mean, obviously, you see it right there. It went all the way down to 81 degrees. Air temp sitting at 69, so kind of weird to see how all this is right there. 71 rather on the air. You know, dry surface, obviously, because, you know, we're not throwing no rain tires up. Boy, that would be interesting to see. But, I mean, yeah, but the track temp's not really that hot. And even with the transitions, like you were talking about, Wesley, with the concrete back to asphalt, this and that and this and that, it's not a slick track out there. So, I mean, real grippy right here for these old boys right here to race around.
Hang on, buddy. Watch this. This Parsons on the inside. Quite a night tonight, by the way, for Hunter Parsons. Jacob, he's being a good boy.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I'm happy for Cody. Yeah. Never mind. I'm not happy for Cody. It's Wait a minute. I am happy for Cody. At least he's staying out of trouble, Jacob. I mean, it's gone. You know, he's a lap down, but he's still doing okay.
Well, that's the thing, though, Wesley. I mean, granted, you know, I mean, you end up, I mean, if you are a lap down, if you are this, if you are that, I mean, but you're still running. You're still running. You're still surviving because, you know, we could see drivers miss corners or blow the corner or just get caught up in, you know, la la land, you know, daydreaming, running around here. And there's not a lot of room for error here, you know, at Coronado. So you slip a little bit, bam, you're out. You get a meatball. Obviously, we've talked about it before. You don't get the fast repairs, so you're screwed at that point. These guys back here, a lap down. Jonathan Cofield, a couple of laps down, matter of fact. Now, he's actually dropped all the way down to 25th spot. Fastest truck on the track right now, though. But that feeling of just soldiering on and just surviving and just trying to make it all the way to the end. It's still with 3 to go in stage 2. Just soldier on, just survive. Somebody could mess up. You could have about 3 or 4 of them get caught up in an accident, and then bam, you get about 3 or 4 spots, and that's points trying to help yourself get into the chase.
Jacob, I don't know if you knew this or not, my friend, but this is not the first time that actually Coronado has hosted racing. NASCAR sanctioning for the biggest race ever has happened. But there, at one time, here's a little history lesson about Naval Base Coronado. At one time, there was a 1.7 mile, 2.7 kilometer racetrack that exercised improvisational racing with the Sports Car Vintage Racing Association. In the late 90s and early 2000s, organized, performed logistical miracles around the special temporary circuit. However, it went away. They did at one time bring in the Global MX5 Cup at Coronado in 2012 and 2013, but it did not have the national flair, obviously, of the past weekend with NASCAR. The last race before this past weekend, Jacob, you want to take a guess what it was?
Have at it.
Do you remember the Speed Energy Robbie Gordon Stadium Super Truck Series?
Yeah, absolutely.
They raced in 2014. They raced in 2014 at the airfield Coronado for an event, launching skywards, truck ramps, and more, but it did not have the attendance that they were hoping for. So NASCAR knocks it out of the park. There you go.
Didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
Bring the little rainbow. All right, let's take a lap around Coronado. We're going to pick up the start-finish line. Where are we at? Are they heading to start-finish? Who are we on board with? The leader? Okay. Hubbard is heading to start-finish. All right, so let me give you a lap around this place. This is the start-finish line. Once again, coming out of that final little Arby's chicane right here. Actually, this is where the restart zone is, coming around the corner. Sharp left-hander, and there we are. All right, let's take a lap. This is turn 1. Sharp right-hander. Look at this right here. It pops up at you the inside wall if you're not careful. You've got a straightaway on the road course, Jacob. This is turn 2, that left-hand turn. That is from turn 1 to turn 2 off Ellison, start-finish line. So now you're going to work your way into turn number 3 and 4. There's the Naval base and the carrier, that sharp turn called Carrier's Corner. Carrier's Corner now will take you all the way into turn number 5 and 6 and 7. And this is where they're at right now. Another sharp turn. This is going to take us now into turn number 7 and 8. It don't feel like it, Jacob, but you're already halfway through the course. You're at turn number 8 now. Now you're going to head towards turn number 9. Turn 9, turn 10. There, by the way, is a T8 and a T8A and a T8B. And then you head now to the Coronado chicane. And here it is right now, the Coronado chicane, right here. Bam! Look at all that runoff room, how wide it is. You got to be careful, especially for the leader. And now you're working your way into turns number 10, 11, 12. Ladies and gentlemen, you're full send on Runway Road. Presented by Paula Casino Resorts. There it is, Runway Road into turn number 13. Another sharp right-hand turn. Full send again, coming off a Runway Road, turn 14, turn number 15. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking about cheesesteaks again. By God, I'm hungry for Arby's Angus cheesesteaks. As you work your way into the chicane, here it is, turn number 15, through the chicane, back at speed. Turn 16 to the restart zone, back to the line. Jacob Reeves, that's the lap around Naval Base, Coronado on Qualcomm Circuit. And there is the green flag staying out for stage 2 over. We are in the third and final stage also.
Yeah, we also saw Peyton Hubbard right there in that stage 3 have a little bit of a mishap. Bounced it off of the wall with the left side of the truck. So we'll see how that damage affects him. He hit it pretty hard through one of those chicanes. And, just overshot it a little bit, knocked the left front end just a little bit. We saw it a little bit dinged up right there on your cameras here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. So we'll see how that affects Peyton Hubbard. I mean, he had about a 5-second lead on Hubbard Parsons. It's actually dropped to a little over 4.5. So that may be affecting Hubbard right here. As far as speed and handling goes, we'll see. A little bit of lap traffic helping as well right there in the way, Buzzy Mongo. But we'll see if that little bit of damage that he had right there, Wesley Outland, will affect Peyton Hubbard right here. Maybe Hunter Parsons be able to get back into the middle of this.
I think it's the USS Wilson, Carl Wilson, I believe it is. Thank you.
I'm a good boy. I know my history. I know my history.
Oh shit! That's me that question. I guess it's since COVID. I guess I don't know. Is it? I know it's an active U.S. carrier.
Getting a little bit interesting right here. Haiti getting into Blake Lothian right here. Making a little contact, going for the 6th spot. Now we've already saw that stage 2 win. Now we're starting to see a couple of drivers jump down pit road. Taylor Peacock, one of them. Justin White, one of them. Cody Knott down pit road as well. You see drivers Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, who ran 3rd. Now he has decided to ease it on down pit road and get service. Cole Larson's coming down as well. It was all waiting to the end of that stage number 2. Now Wesley, they're all jumping it on down pit road and getting gas and tires.
That's right. I don't think it's the money stop either, though. Do you think so?
Could be. This could be the money stop. Honestly, Wesley, very much so. Could be the money stop to go ahead and make it all the way to the end.
There you go. By the way, Dean, a little history for you. There is actually 2 aircraft carriers home ported at the San Diego Naval Complex at, of course, Coronado. Specifically, it's the USS Carl Vinson and the USS Theodore Roosevelt. By the way, there is, Jacob and Dean, a future USS Lewis H. Wilson. It has not yet been stationed or commissioned at the San Diego Naval Base. However, it is being built in their hangars. The ship was christened in September of 2025. However, there was general dynamics with issues in the with the landing or with the starboard anchoring systems, and for that reason, it had undergone an outlifting and another round of testing. There you go. So there you go. So if you think about it, Jacob, there's 3 air carriers on base at Naval Base Coronado. You're welcome.
The more you know. Hunter Parsons coming down pit road now for his service.
The more
obviously,
you know.
4 tires and fuel. Hubbard was actually catching Hubbard. We were talking about that, but he got it down to under 4 seconds. So now he's going to try to pull somewhat of an undercut right here. Adam Newton, Blake Lothian, they're coming down as well. Probably try to pull an undercut, try to make something out of it. Hubbard stayed out, so we'll see what Hubbard does right here. And that when Parsons and Newton and all these guys come out, they're going to be hauling the mill. They're going to be rolling. They're not going to be slowing down. They're going to be going, as you see it right there. Hubbard, he is going to have to make that pit stop this time by right there, looking on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. He's about to run it out of gas.
Hubbard has just dominated this thing, guys. I'm telling you, it blows my mind.
Oh, damn, Hubbard getting real sideways right there. He's got to be careful. He's got to be very, very careful. He's getting very, very close to wrecking that, or wrecking that number 31 Toyota. He's come very close to just looping it around, or, he's already hit the wall a couple times already. He had a couple of issues, so Hubbard really driving the hell out of this truck right now. But he's got to be careful. Don't want to overstep it too much. You overstep it too much, you can easily kill your race right here. As now you see Peyton Hubbard coming in for his money stop.
Certainly is. Watch this again. Yeah, wow. Money stops. Hubbard is on pit road. And Heath Haney, is he going to pit? He's coming out of the Arby's cheesesteaks chicane, and now he will pit. That's the thing about that chicane, Jacob. You make that work off of that chicane, you got to quickly hit the gas and, you know, make your way to the pit. Is he going to pit? Is Parsons going to pit? He ain't pitting. He ain't pitting. He's going for it. 11 to go.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Wow.
Oh, wow. We have a race. We have a race now.
Here comes Hubbard and Parsons. How good is Hubbard, man? He comes into the damn pits. He exits, and he's still the leader. Is that not cool or what, Jacob? I mean, like, literally, man.
Yeah, I mean, but think about it, Wesley. I mean, you know, we talked about he hit the wall. He had a couple of issues on his truck. He never stopped and made repairs. He stopped, he got his tires, he got his gas, and he got out of there. Luke Smith, though, right there behind him, 3.5 seconds. But I think it's going to be a Hubbard and Parsons kind of deal right here. Whoever is able to make it last right here for these next 12 laps. And we already saw Hubbard getting a little bit sideways, getting a little bit iffy. And he's got damage on that truck as well. Lap traffic, I mean, you got all kinds of issues going on right here for Peyton Hubbard.
And right now we are heading into the finish of this one with 12 laps to go. There's Hubbard. Parsons, can he run him down? That's the question. There they are right there. There's 1 and 2. Yeah, he's lost some ground there. And it looks like Smith is having a little bit of a foot fit trying to get around some lap traffic, Jacob, to catch up to the top 3 guys. There it is, 4 seconds separating the top 3. It might come down to those 3 drivers. Hubbard, Parsons, Smith. Like it came down yesterday to 3 drivers, and you know who they were. Tyler Reddick, Corey Heim, Bubba Wallace.
Ironically enough, 3 Toyotas was in that race, and then ironically enough, we got 3 Toyotas running 1, 2, and 3 with a Chevy back there in 4th, and then 3 more Toyotas with Newton, Lothian, and Haiti being right behind them. So, honestly, but now Hubbard's kind of opening it up now. I mean, Hubbard's opening it up. He's already got it over a second half now over Hunter Parsons. So maybe Hubbard didn't hit the wall as hard as it looked. It looked like he knocked the hell out of that wall a while ago when we was coming to the end of stage number 2. It looked like he nailed that wall. So,
yeah.
Looks like he might be able to make a little something happen right here. He is pulling away from Hunter. Not as much, but he is pulling away from him.
Trying to take this thing to the finish, if you will. Hubbard, Parsons, Smith, Larson, Newton. What? Donut Random. Who is your daddy in the race? My dad is in this race.
Who's your daddy?
Donut Random, but he ain't very good at road races. Okay, road courses. Okay, Donut Random. Who is your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your baby? Who's your buddy? Jacob, it's your fault. You just kind of opened the damn door. I just kicked the bitch in. It's oh, right. Okay, Donut Random, I'm waiting on your answer.
Who's your daddy? If we don't get an answer, Hillbilly couldn't make it tonight. Probably a good thing. Oh, he's talking about Steve Barnett, but that's somebody else. Talking about Steve Barnett, he couldn't make it tonight. I don't know. I think this race has been okay. It's had its exciting moments, but it's kind of also got strung out and kind of like the real thing. Just being honest, Jacob.
But it's road course racing for you right there, Wesley. I mean, road course races, they do tend to kind of get spread out, and you end up having, this kind of racing and everything else. And, what would have, a caution meant right there at the end of stage number 2. But then you get a lot of drivers, as we see at Newton right here down the inside, taking a shot. Larson says, not today. I'm not playing that game. So he's not going to allow it. So Newton may have to give him a little love tap, slide him out of the way. He was 2/10 faster than him that last lap. But Wesley, that gets into this debate. That's what the fans want. There is fans out there that say, nope, we don't want cautions at the end of the stages. And there's some of them that they want stages at their or cautions at the end of the stages. So then you run into all kinds of issues on it. This is what you get when you don't have cautions, but it does reward the drivers that come out there and they're consistent. They're able to build a lead like Peyton Hubbard had.
There you go. Hubbard, Parsons, Smith losing ground now. Smith falling back 7.5 seconds or more. Larson is all the way back. As you're watching Larson and Newton battle for the top 5, they're 20 seconds back to the leaders. 10 laps to go. If you're doing the math, that is close to the equivalent of 30 some odd miles left to go on a 3.4 mile road course. Still a long way to go, Jacob. This race is far from over, man. 3.4 miles times 10. That's 34 miles left in this race.
Yeah, it's still a long way to go. Still time that can be made. Now you're already starting to see Hunter Parsons has gotten down to under a second. He had it. It was about a second and 3/4. Now it's down to under a second. He sees the race leader in front of him. He sees Peyton Hubbard right smack dab in front of him. Will he be able to? He's got 9 laps. He can catch him. Hell, he's already caught him. He's got to be able to pass him, though. With how tight this track is, he's got to catch him at the right time. Maybe get some lap traffic, try to help him out any way that he can. Try to knock Peyton Hubbard, get him back to the second spot. Otherwise, Peyton Hubbard's going to end up sweeping this race.
Oh, look at Keith Haney. He's had his share of good luck, bad luck, Jacob, but right now, the man who loves red thongs is up in the 7th spot, trying to battle for another spot, actually. Here you go. Yeah. Uh-oh, guys. Hubbard's crashed. Wow. I don't know what happened. Hubbard slipped. We need to find it. We need to find out. Hubbard's falling back, guys. Hubbard's out. Oh, my God. Hubbard's out of the race. Hubbard's out of the race. We need to find out what happened. Oh, the hell with the battle. Go to the replay. Show what happened to the 31. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What in the world, Jacob? He was leading. No, he was not. He got passed. Right here. Look at the, oh, shit. Oh, boy. Is that Taylor Peacock a lap truck in his way? Come on now. Hubbard, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, man, you shouldn't have done that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, boy. And that right there, Jacob, just eliminated. That just eliminated
the top tier guy of this race tonight right there. He's out. Peyton Hubbard is out. His shot for a first ever win is up in smoke.
Yeah, I mean, and that just basically handed this race to Hunter Parsons. Hunter going to be able to scoot on away with the win right here, more or less, unless something happens to him. Still racing hard back here. The third spot, it's always for the damn podium spot, Wes Allen. Always for the podium to come up here, talk to us, and thank their sponsors. Always hard racing right here. Newton and the youngster, the veteran, and the youngster right here, literally throwing haymakers right here for this third spot.
Nothing wrong with bronze. They're going at it right now. Smith, Kermit the Frog. I'm just going to race and be safe and drink my crush. He's in second. He's comfortably in second. He's 7 seconds behind Parsons. He's about 8 seconds ahead of this battle. And if you're a guy like Hunter Parsons, you just don't want to make any mistakes. Look at this. Oh, this is what happened to Peacock and Hubbard. Oh, wow. And look at this. Peacock hits it front nose, and so does Hubbard. He can't stop Jacob. I think something broke on the truck from the contact with the 81.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been that. It could have been, it could have been, something broke on Peacock's truck. Could have been Hubbard as well. Could have been, a number of things. I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think Hubbard was actually maybe looking at his rearview mirror. I could be wrong about that, but Hunter Parsons ran him down. Literally, ever since Hubbard hit the wall and had that contact, Parsons was running him down. Then he undercut, all right? Then Parsons was able to gain that track position, be able to make it happen. And I think if you look right behind Peyton Hubbard in this instance, Hunter Parsons, there he is. He was looking at his mirror. He was looking to see where Parsons was. I think there had to be an issue with that, just sitting back there looking that he's back there. And he was just driving, knowing that Parsons was back there. All of a sudden, he took a shot. He tried to go up top. I think, actually, he took a shot. He was going to go down to the inside. And I think it was just miscommunication between him and Peacock. Peacock just wasn't able to get out of the way fast enough.
You got a friend in me. Oh, God! You got a friend in me. There you go. Michael McKinnon's in the house. Michael, what's up, buddy? I look forward to working with you on Wednesday and Thursday nights. We working the NASRA ARCA series and the Cops Truck series together. Jacob, I kind of find it interesting to see what will. I find it interesting to see how the Friday to Thursday trend will be. I really do. I'm kind of not spectacle, but I just kind of wonder what it will be like.
Be interesting to see how that transition is going to be. I mean, you think about it, you've been around way longer than I have. Here in NASRA, obviously, and that Cops Truck series has always been a Friday night. It's always been on Friday nights, and now they move it to Thursdays. To slide it over to Thursdays and make it on a completely different night. Wonder if that fire and that determination that these drivers is going to have, wonder if it's going to stay there, even though it's going to be on a completely different night. I think it will. I think it honestly will, but only time will tell when it happens.
Yeah, we'll see. And I also wanted to see what new faces will be running the series as well. We're heading to the 11 o'clock hour. We're taking you to the finish at Naval Base Coronado.
You're not going to want to miss tonight's county fair. I'm going to be...
We are your window to your community.
Did you see the last 5 minutes of that football game last night?
Oh, man, I saw the whole thing. And a lifeline to keep you safe when danger is near.
Everybody who is listening needs to take cover as soon as they can. This is one of the biggest storms.
We are live and local. We are America's broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress you depend on your local radio stations.
Message and data rates may apply. You may receive up to 4 messages a month, and you may text STOP to stop.
This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
11 o'clock on the dot Eastern Time, ready to take this one to the finish with you and yours. Welcome, Jacob Reeves, Wesley Outland, Bigglesteen Hopton on production. It is the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series, and this is the Pultz Poppers 170. We're at Naval Base Coronado for NASCAR in San Diego on the Qualcomm circuit, and this one is down to the final single digits. Jacob, Peyton Hubbard, who looked like he was going to be the dominator, right? Like literally just running this thing, crashes out. Pressure, mind, Hunter Parsons got in his head, made him get into it with a lap truck of Taylor Peacock. We don't know, but we know Hubbard is out. And this opens the door for Hunter Parsons to, Jacob, not only win, but be the first repeat winner of the year, because he won last week in the caution field race at North Wilkesboro.
Yeah, that would obviously be big for Hunter Parsons. And think about Hunter obviously coming back, to NASRA. That right there was a big deal in itself. A lot of drivers, when they saw Hunter Parsons come back, and just being honest, but the very first time, everybody was like, oh, Hunter Parsons coming back. A lot of drivers went, oh, hell, here we go again. Literally, that's what the drivers thought. But now he comes back, and now he comes out here. Race ain't over. Race is not over. We still got 5 laps to go right here. I didn't think it happened, but if Hunter does come out here, gets the win right here, goes back to back, from North Wilkesboro, a short track, and then comes here at the Coronado and gets the win here at the road course. That right there cements Hunter Parsons right there to be on the lookout. Watch out for this 91 when we come chase time. Look where the standings is. Hunter Parsons currently sitting in the 4th spot. Hunter's already got 2 wins this season, according to what we're showing. So he's already got 2 wins this season. He's going for 3. Nobody else has got 3 wins so far this season. The only one that's got 2 right now is Jonathan Cofield and Hunter Parsons. Parsons wins, he gets 3. So he's going to have more wins than everybody else in the series. So that is going to be big right there for Hunter Parsons to come out here and carry momentum and keep it going, especially when we go to Chicagoland next week.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about it. 5, make it 4 laps to go. Listen, I'll carry you to the finish of this one, but I got another broadcast obligation. The clock is quickly ticking for that. And then, of course, we have our Florida Cabinet Distributors post-race coming up. Jacob and Dean will join the thoughts of these drivers to get their thoughts on Naval Base Coronado and running it for the first time. And I look forward to hearing the feedback, Jacob.
It will be an interesting little, thought out of this on what some of these drivers are thinking, and what they think about this race. Was it a good race? Did they like what they had? Was the race too long? There a lot of things can be factored in off of this as to what they're thinking and this and that and this and that. So it will be interesting to see what these drivers think. Right here at the end. Look at this right here, though. Larson not giving up on that 3rd spot with Adam Newton right here in front of him. Larson wanting to get another podium, trying to capitalize on Cofield's mistakes, and by God, here he comes. Larson down on the left side. It was going to be the inside. It goes back outside. He hits the wall. Goes around Newton. Larson to 3rd. Newton going to send it right here. Going into the turn. Will he be able to make the pass?
He's fighting for it. Look at that tight part of that course right there. Another sharp turn ahead. Overlooking the bases. Overlooking the air carriers. Another sharp turn with 3 wide again. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, wow. Larson knows he's in a scramble because Newton, Lothey, and Haney, they're all after him, Jacob. This is probably the race for the finish right here.
Yeah, it very much could be, and obviously, Larson kind of got into Adam Newton right there a little bit, doored him, a little door banging action here at the Coronado, but, think about it. They had, Brokaw right there on their right side. Larson trying to get away from the 042 and kind of just slides it around, doesn't want to hit the lap traffic, didn't know Newton was that tight on him, ended up dooring him. Wonder what Newton's thinking out of that. Maybe Larson keys up. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to screw you up. Didn't want to cause no problems. Battle for a top 5 right here, though. Blake Lothian trying to be up 16 spots. Haney trying to hold being up 18 spots. Check this out right here. The top 6 drivers. One driver so far hasn't gained a damn spot since it started, and it was Cole Larson. He's sitting in 3rd. Hunter Parsons up 19. Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog up 16. Adam Newton up 12. Keith Haney up 18. And Blake Lothian up 15. All those drivers started outside of the top 10 except for Cole Larson. They survived and they put themselves in prime position to get up here and finish where they're at.
Yeah, ready to see where all of this crazy chaos went, Jacob. I'm telling you, man, that's probably where some of the best racing we've seen of the nights taking place now, as we are down to the less than over 12 miles remaining. This, of course, 3.4 mile course, and it feels like it's late in the day here in San Diego. It is getting cloudy, cloud cover. Ron Burgundy is ready to bring this one to the house. The greatest news report ever is Naval Base Coronado and the finish of the NASRA Truck Series. Oh boy, get your popcorn ready. Hold on to those chimichangas and don't flip your camper doing it. As right now, Parsons in that top spot. Luke Smith right there in 2nd. Larson 3rd. Remember, Larson started this race in 3rd. You want to talk about Jacob being a consistent person? He's done it. Oh, by the way, Hunter Parsons from Statesville. Jacob, he wins this race. He becomes the all-time winner of the season with 3 wins this year, including back-to-back winning last week at North Wilkesboro also.
Yeah, that would be big. Obviously, like I was talking about earlier, for Hunter Parsons. Oh, good God almighty. Battle for 3rd. We got door banging. We got smoke. We may have some tempers when this thing is all said and done. Oh, wow. Veteran against the youngster. Newton against Larson. Newton trying to find a way around him. Honestly, in all good fun, I think both of them are having a friggin' blast right now, racing each other the way they're racing. Good old-fashioned door-banging, hard racing. If Newton wanted to, Newton could have already turned him. He could have already sent it in the corner and already knocked him sideways and carried him on up the racetrack. I don't think that there's beef right there in any way, shape, fashion, form for this 3rd spot. I think this is solid, good, hard, clean racing. Yeah, door banging. Yeah, we got smoke. Yeah, we got all that going on. But damn it, that's what NASCAR was built on. It was built on this beating and banging kind of racing right here. This right here, this is the battle right here on the racetrack. This is what everybody's been wanting to see, is some of the short track racing here on this road course.
Took a little while to finally get going. It's happening now, though. As right now we are heading to the finish with Parsons in the lead. By the way, track map, it's got a 3-hour time limit. We are on 1 hour and 59, 2 hours now. Coming up on a 2-hour time limit. So they gave it plenty of time to run the race, but nonetheless, ready to carry this one to the finish line with Hunter Parsons in front. Working his way. We continue to watch the battle between Larson and Newton. That is for 3rd. It is 22 seconds behind the leader. Oh, and by the way, Jacob, I mentioned this about 5 laps ago. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, just in his own world right now in second, being patient, not doing anything crazy.
I mean, yeah, bring the points home, baby. I mean, that's what we were talking about. As Buzzy Mongo goes way off the racetrack, but I mean, just be patient, take what you can get right here. Survive. Look at, Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith. We talked about it. He started 18th. He's all the way up here. Newton got the course. Damn. Might be a slowdown, might be a penalty for Newton. That might be all she rode. Unfortunate that he's going to get that penalty right there. Very much unfortunate. I would love to see how that was going to battle out for that third spot.
Might have to slow down. Let's come to the line, guys. White flag's in the air as the leader has just crossed the stripe. There it is. Last lap at Naval Base Coronado. Presented by Darren's Detail and Shine. Hunter Parsons, 2 thumbs up. Make it 3 thumbs up because he's looking for his third win. Turn 2, overlooking the carriers and the ship and the jets and helicopters, choppers, all for the final time now through the hangar area. Jacob, final lap for Hunter Parsons, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter Parsons I absolutely lighting it up now. I mean, taking advantage of the mishap on Peyton Hubbard, what he had going on. And, take it, however you can. Honestly, take it, run with it, and get on out of here. Get the win at the inaugural race for the NASRA DSR Electric Truck Series here at Naval Base Coronado. Hunter Parsons just tried to ride it on home. He still got a 4-second gap over Luke Smith. Just don't screw up. Don't mess it up. Because if you do slip up, Luke Smith can still run you down and be able to get this win. But I think it's Hunter Parsons' race to lose now at this point.
Laps winding down. Parsons working final corners. Ladies and gentlemen, he is going to pick up his third win this year. And if you love doing math like I do, since his return to NASRA, Hunter Parsons has definitely, made a difference of appearance. And by the way, how special is this one also, Jacob? This is his 200th career NASRA start. Yes, sir. Make it count. His 200th career start will be a win. Number 3 on the year is 13th all-time career victory, 65th top 5, 112th top 10. By God Almighty, I'm getting some Angus cheesesteak tomorrow. I hope Hunter Parsons does this too. He wins Naval Base Coronado for NASRA. First time ever running this famed 3.4 mile circuit, and NASRA christens it itself with another win for Hunter Parsons. Oh, and by the way, this is nothing like North Wilkesboro, Jacob, right? This is nothing like North Wilkesboro. This is nothing like Auto Club Speedway. And this guy just, I don't want to say like the way Corey Heim lucked into a win over Tyler Reddick yesterday. He kind of lucked into a win after what happened to Peyton Hubbard tonight. Congratulations, Hunter Parsons. Don't want to take anything away from you, Jacob. I don't want to take it from him. But, I mean, listen, Hubbard was the guy to win. He got taken out, made some mistakes at the end. When it's said and done, Hunter Parsons is going to celebrate with this victory.
Yeah, I mean, nothing against it off of that. I mean, put yourself in that position for him to make a mistake. I mean, Hubbard was the fast truck all night long, but Hubbard made mistakes, and Hunter was there to capitalize on it. So I don't say that he lucked into it by no means. I don't feel like Hunter Parsons lucked into this win at all. I mean, he was there at the right time, and he ran him down. I mean, he made that strategy, he undercut it, he was able to get there, and Hubbard screws up, and Hunter Parsons takes advantage of his misfortunes. I mean, right place, right time. Take it and run with it. I still think he earned it. To be honest with you, he's not going to get the most laps led out of this thing. He's probably not going to get the fastest lap out of this thing by no means. But I mean, still, he earned it because he was in that position to be able to capitalize and get this win. I think he earned it 9 ways Sunday.
All right, we'll have to agree to disagree. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the results for this one. I got to get out of here. I got another broadcast obligation. Have they crossed the line yet? I don't think they have. Has everybody crossed the scoring loop is what I meant. Has everybody crossed the start-finish line? I don't think they have. They're still coming across the track map on my end, still making laps. There's still about 4 or 5 trucks that have to cross the timeline to take the checkered flag, I guess. All right, here we go. All right, Hunter Parsons, celebrate. There you go. Career win 200 is a win for him. Jacob and Dean will carry you guys the rest of the way. And we will take a look at the results here tonight at Naval Base Coronado after Hunter Parsons burns it down. There you go. He says, how the hell do I celebrate, guys? I can't burn it. I can't do donuts. My God almighty, he's going to damn sure try. Hunter Parsons is the winner. Luke Smith, Cole Larson, all coming up on the podium in just a moment. Adam Newton, Keith Haney, top 5. Lothian, Blake Lothian, followed by Kerry Tribute, Phil Pappas, Tyler Justice, Jeffrey Johnson. Top 10 here tonight at Naval Base Coronado.
Yeah, Craig Bontrager gets 11th with Joshua Suss getting 12th. Boss Man Brady LaBeouf will get 13th with Taylor Peacock getting 14th. Brady LaBeouf, actually the hard charger, up 24 spots. So good on the Boss Man on that one. Peacock getting 14th. Joey Stiers still gets 15th with Mark Cofield getting 16th. Tyler Brokow will end up getting 17th with Corey Miller 18th. Jonathan Cofield, point leader coming in tonight. How will that play out when we see the standings next week? He'll get 19th with Cody Knott finishing in 20th.
Justin White, 21st, followed by Andrew Harris. Buzzy Mongold, Peyton Hubbard, who dominated the race, ends up 8 laps down with a top 25 along with Lucas Lyons. Nate Bauer, Trace Miller, Peyton Johnson, Craig Schroeder, and Brian Chu. A tough night for him in the top 30.
Tyler Goodwin gets 31st with Matt Cherry coming on with 32nd. Chris Ellis had his issues with Matt Cherry, ironically enough. He gets 33rd with Stephen Thomas getting 34th. Shane Scott, Great Scott, will get 35th with Shane Trotter 36th. Zach Hartwick 37th. Aaron Van Ryden gets 38th. JD Larson will get 39th. And Raul Meza will come home with 40th. And Jason Morales and TJ Moore, the race director.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you and yours enjoyed what was Naval Base Coronado at Qualcomm Circuit. NASCAR, NASRA, San Diego. Hunter Parsons, his 200th win, becomes his 3rd win of the season and the 13th of his career. Jacob, Dean, carry y'all the rest of the way for post-race after the break. I'll see you next week at, of course, Chicagoland, and tomorrow night at the Glen for the Road Course Series. Hunter Parsons gets it done. We talk to him next.
Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime is Florida Cabinet Distributors. With over 20 years in business and 39 years of woodmaking experience, they proudly serve Northeast Florida to Southeast Georgia, delivering custom woodwork that combines precision, beauty, and durability. Whether you're dreaming of a custom kitchen, bathroom vanity, fireplace and mantle, entertainment center, outdoor kitchen, or even a full library, we can build it at Florida Cabinet Distributors, exactly the way that you envision. Hey, no project is too big or too small. If it's made of wood, Florida Cabinet Distributors can make it. Call or text Steve today. Yes, they gave us his personal cell number. 904-874-3442. That's 904-874-3442 to book today. Florida Cabinet Distributors. Craftsmanship that lasts a lifetime.
Back here at Naval Base Coronado, Hunter Parsons gets the win. Florida Cabinet Distributors victory lane. Hunter, baby, 3 wins on the season. You won last week at North Wilkesboro. You get the win here tonight at the Naval Base Coronado. Tell us about this win and what you were thinking. I mean, because we saw it. Hubbard, he was up there. He was kicking everybody's tail. And then all of a sudden, bam, you find yourself up here in the win.
Yeah, thank you. I definitely did a lot of testing all week and not really like trying weird stuff, just trying to learn the track and where I can and can't push the limits. And as usual, my forte seems to be the long run speed, where I didn't really feel like I fell off on lap time a whole lot. So that first stage, had to come from almost last. So just to get up to the top 5, I felt like I was going to be in a good space. And then just had to kind of race it out from there. And Peyton was fast, that's for sure. I'm not sure exactly what all happened up front, but I came out of the pits. Going into the pits, I was about 3 or 4 seconds back, and coming out of the pits, we were nose to tail. So it was going to be a good dogfight to the end. I hate to see what happened, but overall, you still got to be there to be in it. So pretty happy, that's for sure. It was not easy.
Hunter, I'll ask you this. I mean, I'll ask you this, and then you can thank your sponsors and any shout outs afterwards. But had Peyton Hubbard and Taylor Peacock not had their contact, do you think he still would have been able to get around him? Or do you think it would have been, what do you think about that?
I would have gotten to him. I don't know. I haven't really, raced around him all night, so I didn't know where he was strong or weak. But I could definitely see when I was chasing him down that he was squatting the rear end out a lot. He was kind of tagging the wall on entry. So I think he was definitely abusing what he had underneath him. So it would have been interesting. And like I said, the long run, even before that pit cycle happened in the third stage, I was 7 seconds behind him and put it down to 3 before I pit. So it definitely would have been interesting to see at the end.
Parsons gets the win for the inaugural win here. Pultz Poppers 170 at Naval Base Coronado. Hunter, buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout outs you want to thank?
Yeah, first off, you guys putting the whole broadcast together. I know road courses are not that fun to show off. Brady, everyone at NASRA, HLR up front, Taylor Peacock, Andrew Harris and myself running together all night. And just hats off to everyone. That race seemed a lot better than what I thought it was going to be, that's for sure.
Hunter Parsons gets a win, 3rd win on the season. Buddy, congratulations on the win. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Chicago next week.
Thank you.
That was Hunter Parsons gets the win here tonight. Now we'll go to second place finisher. Kermit the Frog, Luke Smith, comes home with the P2 here tonight. Luke, buddy, saw you a little bit out there. You kind of had a little bit of speed in you. Was this more of a kind of just to survive and just try to make it all the way to the end and just get what you could get?
I think it started out as that, and then kind of towards the end of the first run, I was like, oh, I might not be the fastest guy, but I still got decent speed over these other guys. So then, I actually considered taking a couple risks and, driving a little harder, and it ended up paying off. I was hoping that those two got to racing and, maybe something happened and, just slide by and try and scoot away as quick as possible. But, the way the season's gone for me so far, I'm happy to come away with P2.
Luke, I'll ask you this, and obviously translate it to your sponsors and any shout outs afterwards. But what I asked Peyton Hubbard about this earlier, and I ask you the same thing. What could you what could you compare this track to? Because a lot of people look at it as it's the Chicago Street Course. Would you compare this to the Chicago Street Course, or you think this is something completely different?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's necessarily similar to the Chicago Street Course. Like, obviously being a street course, it's similar, but bumpiness wise, it's comparable to the backstretch on what used to be Auto Club. And with the elevation changes and just the sweeping and the bouncing of the truck, it's honestly really similar to Sonoma in that ways. It's just all these tracks that are in California, they're just either bumpy or hilly. It's not for the weak. I had to tape my monitors to my desk tonight.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've tape your monitors to your desk. How the hell do you do that?
Well, you take tape, and so they don't slide off the desk because of how much this wheel vibrates. You just stick it on the base of the monitor and hope those suckers don't slide off.
I have never heard of that. Well, all right. Look, buddy, congratulations on the P2. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout outs you want to thank?
I'd like to shout out Starbase Comics. They're sticking loyal with me this 3 seasons now with them. NASRA Racing Esports, Huck Wigington, he got me set up with the Starbase guys. I'd like to shout out you guys. Y'all put on a great broadcast, and all with NASRA. There's good drivers here, there's okay drivers, and then there's me who absolutely sucks. But it's all good. Kermit the Frog here is gonna win races, maybe. But yeah, thanks to everybody for putting this on. This is fun.
Learn something new, folks. You could actually tape your monitor to whatever the hell you're racing on. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm about to learn that one. Luke Smith, Kermit the Frog, gets a P2 here tonight, buddy. Congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Chicago next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we'll go to the P3 finisher, the youngster Cole Larson. Larson, baby. Cole, you and Newton had a hell of a battle. Both of y'all back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm assuming no beef. I'm assuming that was just hard racing between both of y'all. What's it like racing with a veteran like Adam Newton around this road course?
It was definitely really fun. I had to race super hard to hold him off, but I don't know if there's no beef on my end, but he did try to wreck me twice. He drove it in from like 5 car lengths back one corner, and then he shoved me into turn 1 or turn 2 or whatever. So no beef on my end. I don't have any beef. I mean I beat him, so no beef on my end. It was definitely gonna drive my heart out there to get that P3. I honestly, coming into this race, I wasn't expecting to get P3. I'm mid on road courses. I could run top 10, but I definitely wasn't expecting a podium tonight. But I gave it all I got, and I got a P3, so we'll take it. This should, I'm hoping, put me in P1 in the standings, because Cofield didn't have a great night, and I was like 27 points back. So we'll see what happens, because I gained like 25 points on him last week, so it'll be close.
Yeah, Cole, I was going to ask you about that. I mean, you're going into these weeks, obviously, and you're trying to race for the point lead against Cofield. I mean, are you keeping a check at what's going on? I mean, are you asking your teammates, like, where's he running? Where's he running? Where's he running? I mean, we're not actually in the chase yet, but obviously you get that regular season championship. It helps you out a little bit. I mean, but are you asking teammates, checking up, like, where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at?
Nah, when I'm locked in, I'm locked in. I don't really care about where others are running. I just care about where I'm running and what's going on in my race. And then after the fact, I pay attention to whoever I need to pay attention to. But yeah, especially tonight, when I was locked in, I mean, this track's so difficult. If you don't lock in for a corner, you could screw up an entire 3-4 corners. So I just had to be locked in the entire night. So.
Well, all righty. Cole Larson comes home with the P3 here tonight. Cole, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. You got any sponsors, any shout-outs you want to thank?
Thank you to True Designs for the awesome paint schemes, Larson Esports, my dad, everybody watching, my mom for letting me come out here every night and practice, run races. Just thank you to you guys for putting us on. And just thank you to everybody in this race. This was honestly one of the best road course races I've ever ran. So, yep, just thank y'all.
Well, Cole Larson comes home with the P3 here tonight. Cole, buddy, congratulations on the finish. Appreciate your time. We'll see you in Chicago next week.
Yep, see you next week.
That was Cole Larson comes home with the P3 here tonight, and it's pretty much going to wrap this sucker up. I mean, you know, it was the naval base. It was Coronado. I'll be honest with you. I didn't know what the hell to expect. I don't think anybody knew exactly what to expect. Dean, buddy, real quick, final thoughts on the Gooden here tonight at the Coronado. I practiced
Coronado.
it so much this week, so I didn't screw it up. I mean, I had to one way or another.
I get used to Coronado because it's very Spanish. It means the beach or something like that, or coast is what it means, actually. So, in Spanish. So there you go. Absolutely great. It was certainly an interesting race. A lot of retirements as should be expected because those walls come out and bite the drivers. A lot of drivers on the lap down, but I'll give a big salute, of course, to the drivers for actually contributing. You know, getting out there and putting laps in. It's a tricky, as you can see, it's a bumpy, tricky racetrack. It's very mind-consuming, very mentally draining per se as well too, as physically a bit of a struggle as well too, as you heard from the drivers as well too, with monitors moving on the desks and stuff like that. And Hunter was saying how sweaty he was in the seat, things like that. But you know, that's what it is. And considering this track's only been really released for about a week, I think in iRacing just over. Not a lot of time for people to practice it. So today really, I think, was a big practice session for a lot of the drivers. And obviously, congratulations to those drivers that are quite good at road courses, you can clearly see, like Luke Smith, Cole Larson, Adam Newton. They're all road course drivers. And of course, nobody can stop Hunter Parsons now. Gets that 3 victories in the season. It's going to put him right up pretty much in that point standing as well.
Yeah, it's going to help him out big when he gets the jump, obviously, on that one as well. So we'll see how that one turns out. When the standings get updated, we get Chicagoland next week. Should be a good one. Coronado, hey, it's here to stay, baby. I still think that everybody, I'm like Dean, I think everybody needs to get refunded. They need to get refunded off of this track, at least until the jets and the helicopters can fly around while the race is going on. Hey, make it interesting. Make it more funner. I'm all for it. You see it right there, Coronado? You'll slide Hunter Parsons. We'll double him up and slide him down. And obviously, there's what you got left, you know, all the way to the end of July. Chicago, Richmond, Vegas, Iowa, and Alabama Slammer Talladega right there at the end of July. It will be a good one over the next couple of weeks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Keep up with everything going on with the DSR Electric Truck Series and all the racing going on here with the North American Sim Racing Association. But folks, that is going to do it for this broadcast here on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. Got to thank all the great sponsors. Pultz Poppers for the title sponsorship of the race here tonight, and obviously with the replays, all that good stuff. Glass Mechanic, Dare's Detail and Shine. Glass Mechanic for the Stage 2. I already talked about them as well. You know, Cops for what they do. I mean, so many great sponsors. Can't forget about DSR Electric for what they do for this great series. I mean, just so many great sponsors. Serve Pro, you name it. All the great sponsors that help this league and keep it what it is today. Shout out to the drivers. I mean, hell, y'all ran 50 laps on a 3-mile road course, and y'all done that. That's pretty damn good. I'll give you credit. I wouldn't even made it 5 laps. I'd already wrecked. But got to give a shout out to the drivers, fans. Y'all come out in huge numbers supporting this great league. Brady, Cody, TJ Moore, all the admins, race directors for allowing us to come in here, pay ourselves, entertain you, the fans, and see some of the best racing, all out racing, which is the North American Sim Racing Association here with the DSR Electric Truck Series. For my good buddy Biggles, the Australian, Dean Hopton, and also for Wesley Outland, I'm the redneck announcer, Jake Reeves. Said as always, say, be safe, be kind, be fast. Finally, we're going to get off a damn road course, folks. We're going to go back over racing. Sweet home Chicago with the Blues Brothers, baby, Chicagoland. That's where we're going to be next Monday night. Live in prime time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Live and only on the NASRA 360 Racing Network. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all next Monday night.